we're on the GWB. We're getting our free, well, I don't know if we're getting free Christmas trees, but we're getting cheap Christmas trees, Matt.
I'm getting a free Christmas tree.
Well, I think you are, because I feel like I owe you something at this point.
Yeah, my Easy Pass will cover half of it.
There you go. You want to know about the worst diarrhea I ever had?
Go on.
Matt was just telling me about his diarrhea. You're lucky I wasn't recording for your diarrhea, but I'm gonna record for my diarrhea.
I think the world is lucky you weren't recording.
I was living on Long Island, and we got a lot of delis, and I was going to the beach, 100 degrees out, go to the ocean for the day. But I gotta pick up my ham and Swiss with mayo sandwich, and you know what? Because we're trying to keep everyone honest, maybe some potato salad, not that German potato salad that you like. Actually, I like
German potato salad.
Actually, I like German potato salad better. I don't know why I said that, but my potato salad had mayonnaise, and then I decided to go to the ocean with my lunch, and then I decided I don't need to eat right away, so my ham and Swiss with mayo.
Waited a week.
And my potato salad with mayo sat on my blanket for, I don't know, a good hour or two, and it was cooking. I mean, cooking in the sun. And then it was time to get my eat on. So I ate the ham and Swiss with the mayo and the potato salad with the mayo. It tasted fine, so I figured I was all right. Later that night, I had to go to my brother's house with my girlfriend at the time, and they were making crab cakes, special crab cakes for the kid, homemade crab cakes.
So you're sure it was the ham and not the crab cake?
Oh yeah, because I never got to the crab cakes, because all of a sudden what I thought was a fart wasn't a fart, and I had to get to the damn bathroom.
Oh man.
And then I had the splatters for the next 2 to 3 straight hours, and it was so bad. It was so bad, man.
Did you get any on you?
I mean, it was probably splashing about, but it was so bad that even when my body's like, okay, we're done with this, my body's like, no, I don't think we're done with this. And I was actually dry heaving from my butt. Nothing else was coming out, but my butt was like, I think there's more in here.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's pretty much my worst story.
Do you have some audio of that? Did you at least hit record?
No, I don't have audio of that.
Man, you gotta be ready for this stuff.
We're on our way to get our cheap Christmas trees.
Free or cheap?
I feel like we're cheap or something. Why are we driving this far to get cheap Christmas trees?
What? We're not stupid. We're not going to pay $210 for a Broadway Christmas tree.
A 7-foot tree. I need an 8 or 9 foot tree, so that means $270. They're getting $30 a foot. And then on top of that, if you ask for an 8, 9 foot tree, they're actually giving you a 10-foot tree because they got to cut a foot off so you can put it in your tree stand.
They got to freshen that base. Yeah,
so you're actually paying for a 10-foot tree, but only taking 9 feet home.
Damn Canadians.
You want to know about the most embarrassing poo story of my life?
While we're on the topic, yeah. Let's hear it.
That's like, why did I agree to do this?
You know, there's a cliff right there.
Yes, there is.
Pretty substantial cliff.
You want me to pull over? Oh, the views up here are awesome. You want to check out the views, Matt? No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I should look that way.
You're not fun to road trip with. I'm starting to think.
Yeah, you like the danger factor, right?
And you put on some Primus. The Primus was good though. I like the Primus. So went down to Florida to meet my girlfriend at the time. Not boyfriend. Her brother. Excuse me.
My girlfriend's boyfriend.
Her brother's new girlfriend, and we were in Florida, so they're like, why don't you stop on by and meet her? She's very excited to meet you guys. I'm like, all right. So we had a decent day and a half in Florida, and we were saying goodbye, and on the stoop we were saying goodbye, and I felt the fart coming on there. Matt, owner of Gebhards Beer Culture on the Upper West Side, also Beer Culture on 45th between 8th and 9th. Well, I felt a little something going on, and back in the day, I used to wear boxer shorts with jean shorts. This is how long ago this was.
Well, like nice and billowy.
Yeah. So there was a lot of room. So I decided to let one go on the stoop as we were saying goodbye to
punctuate the event.
Yeah, to this woman I just met for the first time, and let's just put it this way: a marble popped out.
Oh,
fell down the leg of my boxers and my jean shorts, hit my big toe, and rolled across the stoop, landing in front of the people we were saying goodbye to.
Were you wearing sandals?
Yeah. Oh no, it bounced right off my big toe. There was no denying it.
Everybody saw.
Everybody, and then I proceeded to push it into a bush and ran inside and went, oh my God! And then I ended up in a bathroom and a guest room for the next 12 hours with really bad food poisoning. We couldn't go home. We couldn't go home because of the marble that fell out and hit my big toe and rolled across the stoop.
They say you got to curb your dog, but maybe you got to curb yourself too. Bring a little poo bag with you in the back pocket.
Well, yeah,
gotta be ready.
I figured it was about time I told you my poo stories. We're bonding as we get cheap Christmas trees. What's up, everybody? We were having a Wi-Fi issue here at Gebhards. It's Tuesday at Gebhards with my buddy, my friend Matt, and his young little daughter Millie. Millie's like the
say
star.
Hi. Can you say hi?
Millie hasn't been on since like one of the first few episodes. Hey, Millie, how are you, Millie? We got to start with a big cheers to everybody. How is everybody? My friend Matt, who last time I saw, I was kicking his ass at bar shuffleboard.
I don't know if that's what you call an ass kicking. I think that was a pretty well fought game.
No one knows that. I shut you out, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not going to let you, just make up shit.
I'm not going to let you make
Lie
up shit.
to me in front of my daughter. Right, Millie? Don't take that.
Say hi, Millie. You want to say? Oh, you don't wave at the microphone.
That's all right.
Does Millie like cheap Christmas trees? Do you like cheap Christmas trees, Millie?
Yes or no?
Yes,
she does.
Yes, she does.
Good
Yes,
job.
she does. And the last time
That's
we
what you
did,
got.
the last time we did Tuesdays at Gebhards, we made a deal with Scott Watson to get cheap Christmas trees north of the city. And here's the update. Me and Matt got cheap Christmas trees.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And Millie's looking at one right now, and I think she appreciates the fact that we spent a little bit of extra time to pick out the right one.
We had quite the day trip, man. We went to what was it called, Davis?
Hey, can you stop that?
That's all right. Let her do whatever she wants. Billy runs the place. Road Sodas with Opie. What's up, Noah? So Scott Watson invited us north of the city. We went last, I think, Thursday. We had a nice day trip.
Yep.
Matt packed up all sorts of beers for I was going to say for us, but that's not true.
That's
Scott
not true.
Watson.
We didn't touch his beer.
And then we made it about 45 minutes north of the city. What town was that again? It started with a C. I keep forgetting the name of the stupid town. But anyway, north of the city, and then we were early, so we ended up
stopped at some place that didn't have any lights on, but there were dudes at the bar.
There were dudes at the theme of our day trip was dudes. Like
dudes.
Lots and lots of dudes.
Oh, man, yeah. It culminated with
lots
many dudes.
Of dudes. It started at, what was that place called? Like a saloon or something?
It was a saloon for sure. I mean, it had muskets and old Winchesters on the wall.
Right.
And yeah,
it was basically a bar from like, I do believe the Civil War, because they had a lot of Civil War. I don't know if it was, it seemed authentic, some of the shit they had on the walls, right?
Certainly authentic. It was probably up there when it was new, too.
And then we thought it was closed. We opened the door because we were early. We walk in.
And the old guy goes, shut the door!
Yeah, that's when you know you're in a good place. The one guy, there's me, Matt, the bartender, and two other guys. And the one guy goes, shut the door!
I think you're supposed to have a closer on that door legally.
Yeah. And then we got.
So what kind of beers you got? He goes, we got Bud on draft, and in the bottle we got Bud Light. Did I say we got Bud?
No, they didn't say Bud Light. That's key to the story. This place definitely didn't have Bud Light. They had Coors Light. But I'm looking for a craft beer because this guy, he's turned me on to all sorts of craft beer. So when I go somewhere, I want a craft beer. I want an IPA.
Now he's all snooty, this guy.
I'm a little
You got to be
snooty.
careful where you take him.
And then it's the bartender was one of those guys. He's drinking along with everybody, but he hides his beer under the bar. So that had to be the owner, right?
Man.
That had to be the owner. Yeah, then he would take sips, and then he would, and then he would serve.
Well, we were just there for one. I finished my beer pretty quickly. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And we were just talking. He comes over and he grabs my glass, which
Yeah.
normally you want to get the empty glass off.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Next thing you know, it's full again. And right there, I was like, I didn't order that.
Yeah, and he took your money. He took your bar
He's
tab.
like, he took his tip to pay for
He
it.
did take your. He did. Yeah, that was his tip, right?
Yeah. I
All right.
replaced it.
Right.
it, but that's what he wanted. Was
And then, we left that bar. Now it's time to meet Scott Watson and get our cheap Christmas trees.
we couldn't get there.
We couldn't
They had
get
a
there.
freight train in the way.
I'm like, how are
It was crazy.
I felt like I was in the middle of America. We were only like I said, a half hour, 40 minutes north of the city. But also we leave. There's a line of cars that stretched at least a mile.
Yeah.
Because a freight train was going by for, am I lying if I say 20 straight minutes?
You're not lying at all, man. That thing just kept on going.
And it was one of these freight trains where they're one after another.
It was probably, I think the line of cars went down there for about a mile and a half or two.
Yeah, easily.
So
easily.
we just started driving around trying to figure out a way to get over, under, or through this thing.
Yeah.
But eventually.
Eventually, we got to the farm. I think it's called Davis Farm. And we met Scott Watson, and we met Nick Umrican from the private Facebook group. He was there as well with his daughter. He had me signing stuff for his brother that did a bit on the old Opie and Anthony show. And then we were checking out our Christmas trees, and then we met the owner. And then he basically pointed to the quarry. Do you remember the quarry?
That's right, yeah.
There was a quarry across the street. And he goes, because of that quarry, we have an earthquake on my farm every day at noon. Every day at noon, they're blowing off like dynamite or something, and it's causing earthquakes in the area. So, and then, finally we grabbed our Christmas trees. We probably could have had them for free, but we weren't going to do that to Scott Watson.
No elbows.
So I'm like, look, seriously, what can we give you? And he goes, how about 50 a tree? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
Sounds good.
So Matt paid for everything.
And then we strapped them loosely to the roof.
we did.
Opened the sunroof so we could hold on to them as we went down the way.
Yeah. And then Scott Watson, right around then it was rush hour traffic. And Scott goes, you want to go to the Elks Club? You want to go to my Elks Club? I'm like, that sounds like
we can do one.
That sounds like a good time. So
we can do one.
We went to Scott Watson's Elks Club. We walked in, and there were a lot of dudes. Yeah. I looked at Matt at one point. I go, you know what this place is missing? Chicks. But
a couple of doughs in this Elks Club.
But honestly, the Elks Club up there was absolutely awesome. They had a moose cake because it was somebody's birthday, and they had extra slices. I'm like, Matt, here I got us 2 slices.
It was a beautiful place, looking over the harbor. Right, it's kind of harbor there off the river.
Yeah. The Hudson River was right there, and then they had a little
beautiful place,
a little harbor for the boats.
They had a real 22-foot shuffleboard table. That's what we're talking about, a shuffleboard table, but. Man, the place was incredible. And the people were cool. Everybody was nice. I kicked Matt's ass in shuffleboard, and we met a whole bunch of fine people. But there were a lot of dudes, which is kind of weird because everyone was really cool. Everyone was joking around, busting balls, and there was some golf on the TV, Sports Center on the other TV. Beers were flowing. Well, when you were taking your tour of the place, I kind of lost you for a minute, and my wife calls, and I was like, let me answer this.
Yeah.
So I answered the phone. I was like, there ain't even any girls here.
And what'd you say about that?
She's like, okay, well, that's fine. You can stay there.
Oh, then
I want to get out of here. Let's get going. Right. I got to get home.
But I don't know, though, because how many people were in there for real? Like 30?
No, it was more than that.
There were more than 30 people in there?
I was going to say there was 50, 60 people in there.
And it was beyond festive.
It was a massive circular bar or oval bar. I mean,
it was a giant circular bar, and they're just pointing and beating the shit out of this guy. I told Matt.
This guy's an a-hole. Oh, that guy's old. And you stink. And then,
And then it reminded me of the
times.
They
really love each other.
Oh, 100%. It reminded me of the times I would go see my dad at the VFW Hall in Kings Park on Long Island.
Very similar.
Same thing. Good vibe. Beers.
Although they got some
joking.
money in there because that place was nice.
It was real nice. It was really, really nice. And I guess, like, in a way, it's cool that there are no chicks because I don't know. Because it felt like everyone
chicks stinking up the place.
Nah, it's like a catch-22 because you want to. If you're in a bar and you're drinking beers, you definitely want to at least look at some chicks.
Well, I wonder if they've got a bar with chicks that's walking distance.
Oh yeah,
we can dip out, maybe go
check out a chick.
Ogle for a few, have a little lager.
I guess
a lager and a view.
But then it's like, you could tell the guys were just being themselves. Like they didn't have to worry about being too polite. Right. I don't know. But
well, that's why there was so much cake left because a bunch of dudes. I don't eat cake around boys. I don't do that. No.
Why is that? Why do guys have to like act a certain way in front of other guys? Well, like I told you, when
they don't want to think that they're
a little good old boy.
You ain't a cake eater, are you?
I ate some cake.
Oh, I'm married.
And you ate some cake. Thumbs up for Chicks and Babes. You know what, Jerry? Thumbs up for Chicks and Babes. Thank you.
And cake.
And cake. But the cake was
dude cake.
The dude cake was really good. It was a moose cake.
Moosey dude cake.
The dude cake was a moose cake. and the babe cake was like a strawberry shortcake. I don't know.
It would have been had it been there, but they were all thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in there was thinking about strawberry shortcake.
But it was a really good time. I want to thank Scott Watson for. Honestly, we thought we were going to go up there nice and quick, grab 2 cheap Christmas trees,
flip them off and leave. Yeah,
right. Because in the city they're getting over $200 for an 8-foot tree.
Stupid.
And it turned out to be a day trip that was really, really, really good. And then me and Matt were cranking tunes on the way home.
Yeah, man, we listened to some good stuff too, huh? What we have?
We listened to some Primus,
and we had Primus on the way out, some Zeppelin on the way back, and
little Houses of the Holy
single soundtrack.
We went single soundtrack. We did that started with me going, hey, we went Houses of the Holy. That got me thinking about Battle of Evermore, even though it's not on that album. I have to say that I know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the best cover of Battle of Evermore is by the Wilson sisters, and who's the other Wilson sister? I forgot the names of the Wilson sisters. Anyway, they do an amazing version of Battle of Evermore as a band called Love Mongers, which is on the single soundtrack. Mm-hmm. So then we decided to go single soundtrack because you got the Pearl Jam doing Breathe, you got the Alice in Chains doing Wood, you got the Mother Love Bone doing the Chloe Dancer. Crown of Thorns.
What was that parody song though? Wasn't it Citizen Dick? Touch Me, I'm Dick.
What is that?
That's from Singles, isn't it?
Jeez, I don't know.
Boy,
did you just get me with some trivia? Because
well, it was in a question form, so
right.
I'm not trying to show you up.
All right, and then Matt dropped me off in the city with my giant Christmas tree, and I haven't seen him since. So cheers.
Hey, good to see you.
You know what? After that day trip, Matt, you do know. That now, you're my 7th best friend.
Oh, damn it! I wasn't expecting that.
You hit the table for 7th.
I did hit it. It was
last week. Last week you were 8, but after that day trip, after the day trip, you're 7. You're 7. Plus, we were telling poop stories.
What were you saying?
Was that nice? Was that nice?
It was pretty nice.
Look at me. I'm trying to make this look good, and you're too busy.
Well, look, I'm used to
window shopping. But it was a good time. By the way, people are asking. This is
no, we're not gonna hug.
No, we ain't hugging. We did. I think we hugged.
We already had our chocolate cake.
I think we did the man like shake hug after you dropped me off at my building.
So too.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we're covering pine needles though, so that doesn't count.
This is Matt's new merch. Those are all beer bottles. Does it say Gebhards on it?
No, it says BC. Just says BC.
BC, which is stands for beer culture.
Oh.
So if you come to Gebhards on the Upper West Side, 72nd Street, 228
West 72nd Street. This will keep your nog warm.
Yeah, you could get this merch. I like it, but I have a giant stupid head, so I got to stretch mine out.
You will.
I think I'm.
All that thinking you keep doing.
Yeah, and are you selling them at the 45th?
Oh
location?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
45th Street between 8th and 9th. You can get these as well.
That's 328 West 45th Street.
Did we get any mail this week, Matt?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing I've seen. I'm gonna go. Actually, we got a staff meeting tonight.
Yeah,
and that is one of the things I'm gonna. I might injure someone when I'm talking about because I'm gonna get real animated about that one.
Oh, really?
So I walk in and there's a package stuffed underneath the bar somewhere, and I only ask that you take a picture of it and text it to the group.
Sure.
So everybody knows what's arrived, or at least the person who it's addressed to.
Of course.
And it's such an easy thing. It doesn't happen. So I'm not using this time to bitch about the staff. Who's here waiting for me?
Wait, you got a staff meeting today? That sucks.
Yeah, well,
oh, how is it being the boss?
Well, that's a good part. That's the good part.
What do you mean?
Being the boss is the best part.
Of course, but you have to deal with everyone's problems.
Yeah, but you get to yell and not be yelled at. That's the thing. Well, I had a boss today, actually. I did a little side job today.
I heard, yeah, because I was like, I'm like, Matt, I'll be there at 3. He goes, I'm at my side job. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's so funny because I'm always having a boss. I don't want to have a boss ever again. But it was nice because he just told you what to do and you do it, and then they give you money and you leave.
Okay,
it's awesome. I mean, not for everybody, I'm sure.
Wait, you were getting a day's rate?
Well, no, it wasn't a day. I didn't get paid actually, but the pay's coming.
Were you getting paid? You were getting paid under the table. Congratulations.
I didn't say that either. I said nothing of the sort. IRS people that are watching.
These are all just jokes, right?
Very funny jokes, too. Holy crap!
Hey, what are you doing? They drag you away.
No, it's humping lumber, dude.
What were you doing for real?
Yeah, building water tanks.
All right.
Yeah, rooftop water tanks in Queens.
Wow, really?
Humping wood up to the top of the building, up on top of the water tank tower. And now tomorrow we put the structure together and ring it up.
Wait, you're ringing it up so it's going to be made out of wood?
It's staves, yes. We put the staves up vertically.
Right.
And then once they're all nice and neat, then we set the rings on.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and then fill it with water.
How do you fill it with water? You get a hose?
I guess there's a pump.
You just get a hose
I'm not the pump guy, man. I'm just a grunt.
What are the water towers used for in New York City? Is it literally their water?
It is their water. So
don't we have pipes?
Here's the concept, right? So it's one pump pumps the water up to the roof, and then you've got water pressure and a water supply. So if anything goes down, electric, anything else, if it all goes down, you still have water.
Holy crap! I've lived in. Bring Millie on, man.
Millie, what's your opinion on the water tower?
We got to pump up our numbers. Get the Millie on screen. Get the Millie on screen.
All right. Now, what do you think about water towers? Yes or no? Yes.
All
see,
right.
that's what I'm saying.
She's for water towers.
Now, what do you think about electricity? No or yes? Bubbles.
Oh, bubbles.
So.
All right, that's fair enough. I've lived in New York quite a long time, and I never thought why our water never stopped before.
Really?
That's because of the water towers.
You never been to like Tar Beach in East Village or anything like set up
Tar Beach?
Just a rooftop, some random rooftop, Because then you sit there, you look around.
For a second, I thought I was hanging out with my old partner.
No.
A little inside joke for everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
No, what's Tar Beach? Oh, for the weak Spanish king.
Any rooftop in the city because they roll it in tar. Then you go up there and hang out and you get your lawn chair and whatever. It's Tar Beach.
Okay.
And I used to go up there in the old apartments I lived in the East Village.
Right.
And smoke a little bit of joints and whatnot. And then you start looking around like, holy crap, look at all the water towers.
Look at all
They're everywhere, man. Holy crap, I didn't notice them before. Next thing you know, you see 85 in your 360 view. They're everywhere. Every single building's got them.
All right.
And and then you're like, okay.
But I had no idea that you that's why we had the water towers. So you have your supply of water if anything goes bad.
Yeah.
You got a nice supply for a while.
That's right.
And you got the damn good pressure because the tank's on top of the building.
That's right.
I swear to God, I never thought of this until this very moment.
Well,
was it
have you ever
cold up
gone
there?
into like it was chilly up there today. But and then we're sweating and the wind's blowing. So But when you're driving into some, I don't know, any town, you're driving through Jersey or whatever, you see they got a giant water tower. Similar concept, same concept.
All right.
For their little town.
And it's a good little side job for you, bro.
Well, that'll be fun, man.
Around the holidays.
Uh-huh.
Because we ain't making shit off the Tuesdays at Gebhards now, are we? Wait, who are you giving a finger to?
Ollie's here.
Oh, I thought you were giving a
Look, oh, he's flipping me off back.
Damn,
There's
Ollie.
a one-way flip. One way.
Yeah. Our friend Ollie just showed up and he's giving everybody the finger.
Oh, he's trying to be all early for the meeting. In 2 minutes. Hey, dude.
Hi, Ollie.
Hey, what's going on, Vaughn?
What's going on, man? Just be careful that it's Oh, wow.
Oh,
What is he saying?
he's reminding me that I have a staff meeting.
Yeah, you're going to have to leave this to do your staff meeting.
What happened?
What happened, Millie? Is she scared of Ollie?
She's scared of Ollie.
She's scared of Ollie.
Come here, honey. Come here.
Oh, yeah. She's scared of Ollie. She's scared of Ollie.
Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Okay, honey.
She's scared of Ollie.
Okay. Mama, come here.
She's
Come
like,
on,
no,
come here.
your wife doesn't want to be on
Come
camera.
on, you got to take this thing.
Congratulations. All right.
Come here, pregnant wife.
Pregnant wife.
Come here, pregnant wife.
Pregnant wife, take your damn kid. No.
This is yours.
Hi.
There's pregnant wife.
That's Jenny.
Yeah, but Ginny's been on this.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
What happened? Did you bonk your nog?
Ginny looking good.
Hey, now.
Jenny. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you can.
She looking
She
good.
does look pretty good.
Looking good.
Yeah.
I might have a little fetish.
You know what the difference between a
I kind of
fetish?
have a pregnant.
Oh, that one.
A little bit.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Right.
not that I'm not gonna act on it or anything, but a little bit, just a little
I
bit.
think a fetish is a requirement,
Right.
because there's a kink is like, that's something fun you can do, but a fetish means you need it.
Wow. Cheers.
Someone told me that once.
All right.
Some kinkist.
Everyone's saying hi to your wife, man.
Thank you. Hello, Jenny.
She's where are you up to? You're like almost half done, right?
Not quite. Yeah, we're in the second.
May
Trimester.
May 23rd. My birthday is the due date.
That's right. That's bizarre. Yeah, we planned it.
I don't know.
I called him up as we were starting. I was like, "Hey, what's your birthday?"
And then did the
Yeah,
math.
baby, we got to do it tonight.
And then did the math backwards.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yes, baby. Yes.
What's up, Matt Davis? Cheers. But that was a damn good day trip, and we
Thanks,
bonded over poo stories in the car.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, they were your poo stories and my relative's poo story. I don't think I shared any poo with you.
Why didn't you share a poo story? We were bonding.
Yeah,
man.
but I would have. I just didn't have any real great ones.
You don't have a good. Every guy has a poo story in their back pocket.
I share other people.
It's mandatory.
You know how many people I told your poo story to since then?
How many?
Boy, oh boy.
How many?
I mean, how many people do I know?
How many? My poo story is legendary.
Dinner table talk.
All right. Second one's way easier, Matt.
Is that right?
I don't know about that because now you still got to deal with the first one, and then you got the second one.
This one's still crying.
I don't know if I agree with that because I'm in the.
Well, all right. So Millie's doctor was like, Millie's so easy. She's such a good girl. She's so sweet. It was an easy pregnancy. She's like, let me just personal opinion. Don't have another one.
Oh, really?
Oh, like, okay, So for a while, we're like, yeah, all right, we won't.
Right. And then
And then we went.
And then you went.
And now we went. So we'll see. But
Was it planned?
no, we don't plan those sorts of things. That's when you become an a-hole and you start like, well, there's something kids gonna have to come out. Okay, how many months until Opie's birthday? And
Right.
you're
Let's
a total
see.
jerk.
Yeah, we want them to be 2.5 years apart.
Yeah.
The time's not right now.
I'm reading a book about age differences between them. And
Yeah.
we're gonna need to have a boy. So
Well, you got a boy
I have
coming,
a boy coming.
and I know the name. You picked a good
We
name.
picked a good name. Yeah, well, we're pretty sure.
I know you're not ready to give out the name.
No way. No
No,
names.
you're not ready to give out the
No
name.
names. No names. The
I like
IRS
it.
is watching. I don't want them on
I like the name though.
the radar already.
What are we drinking, fellas? Did we?
Oh,
tell
we didn't
people?
talk about it. It's the Transmitter T1 from the Brooklyn Navy Yards, Transmitter Brewing Company. They're one of my favorites.
As you can see, I'm drinking nothing.
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Wait, are
You
you?
go get your beer.
But are you leaving for the meeting?
I'm going to leave. No, I don't know.
Okay.
Is anybody here yet? Everybody?
Let him hang. Let him hang for a couple more minutes. What if you go down there? It's over.
Yeah, if I go down, it's over.
If he goes down, it's over. Well, I could.
I'll come back up. I'll keep it short and sweet. You're gonna hear some yelling and pounding.
Who's this lady? Who is that?
I don't know.
We're getting thumbs
but
up.
she's got a really nice thumb.
Well, she's giving us
See, that
thumbs
one was
up.
like,
why don't you go do your meeting?
I'm gonna do a meeting. See you later.
Can I get a little IP?
I'm gonna get you a beer.
IP to the A?
IP to the A.
Are you really leaving?
That's the Ebbs number 3, 4.4% brewed in Queens, New York.
Thank you, brother.
I'll be back.
All right. Matt's going to be back. He's going to do. Matt, just tell them they're all doing a great job and come back. Matt's going to just tell his whole staff they're doing a great job, and then he's going to come back. Cheers. Oh, damn, this is good. This is damn good, man. This has a bit of there's some fruit in this. I got to ask Matt about this. This is pretty damn good. Matt has a meeting with AA. No, that's good. Considering that he owns a bar, he does all right. He keeps it between the lines, and you know he's a responsible father too. So and he runs 2 joints. But you know what? I should have just went with the joke. Very good, sir. Sorry to take your comment literally